Diva Cara, Mr. Chris Coreline, to Falshari Varash, our Kerbal Space Program. Yes, I have done the research, spent a little bit of time off screen perfecting this nonsense because I don't want to muck around with this shambolic decoupler quest anymore. I want to do some real science, probably. So with that in mind, let's do this for realsies, y'all. 3, 2, 1, space. I think something just went horribly wrong. T-mode's on. We are spinning. It looks like we've jettisoned. I can spin up maybe or decelerate and see what happens. Oh well, this is troublesome. Yeah, this is very troublesome. Yes. Bye-bye, all my rockets. Okay. There we go. There's our culprit. You shouldn't be there. You should be up here. So, 4 small, big, small boosters. Jettison, second boost stage. Jettison, final rocket. Parachutes, and a Sepratron once we splash down, which should get 2 birds on my 2-bird stone. 3, 2, 1, space. Still spinning, but we didn't jettison anything from launch, which is good. Not too worried about this spin. First stage, we've got a good angle. I can correct it in the second stage. There's probably some symmetry issues down on these outriggers. An issue that we will not have when I jettison them all like the useless objects they are. Off we go. Throw this up as much as possible. Pull myself back into a clean attitude. And then pull up nice and hard. Let's get pretty much straight. Yeah, you hold it there, Jeb. Good lad. So, I have these throttled down a bit, which I didn't even realise I did, but I managed it. So we need to get to 450. There's 300. Plenty of fuel. $400. 40, 50, tick, tick, go! Whoa. Do I have any parachutes left on this thing? I do not. Okay. Do, 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 do. Boop, 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 boop. Well, if you wanted a good Kerbal Space Program Let's Play, may I suggest you go and check out Scott Manley's Interstellar Quest. If you want to watch me flail and swear at my computer for the next 15-20 minutes, then sit back, open a food, maybe pull up your favourite cat picture on your mobile, and watch me fail over and over again. Now, I think it might go better if I keep the thing straight, like die straight up, pure zeros. Can't do that right now. Nowhere near enough torque on my little command module to move a thing with this much mass. Stage. I could just map the translations, but that would be silly. Oh, it just does not want to go straight because he's a wee bit triangular. Nope, there we are. Correct on that. Come on, Jeb, fight it. Fight it. Fight it. It's actually really like a boat autopilot, the way it kind of under then oversteers then re-steers. Yeah, so you stay there. Are we going to have the speed and the height? I think we're going to have the speed. There's 400. And we now have the height. There we go. Stage! And we have a fully functional and controllable spaceship. Which I don't think I'm going to be able to get into space. Well, let's cut thrust. Let's see where we are. Maybe we can take a quick jaunt upstairs, as it were. I think that's nowhere near enough. 27,000 feet. Which means we did bring a lot of fuel for nothing, but we should be able to recover it all. Any science? Yeah, 22 science. I'll keep that data. Get a crew report from here, maybe. 0 science. Let's not get a crew report from here. Let's take it off control mode. So we just need to splash down to test the other one. So let's clear that menu and time accelerate all the way back to the soup. You can hear the wind rushing. Okay, parachutes please. They should deploy at 4K, I think. No, you have to set the drogue chutes deployed 4. These deployed 400. Like 400 feet. 5, 4. Shoots out. Nice and steady. Three, 2, 1. And splashdown. Oh no! Do you know what? It's a win. It's a win. Let's not cheat our way through this, shall we? Let's take the hit, go home, lick our wounds, acknowledge that we done pretty well. We recovered 0 science. We lost all our parts. Jeb is still alive, with no XP gain, bless his heart. Any space you can walk away from. So we can take another quick one now. Radial mount liquid engine orbiting carbon. That looks like fun. But I'm not going to build a ship for that now. That looks super easy. I love how he gives me the thumbs up. He's so cute. They're all so cute. This game is so cute. Right, you are a monster. You're not anywhere near an orbiter. But I will keep you as the expectations adjuster. I will build a far more modest ship. Ship of fools. Actually, do you know what? We could go even cheaper than that. Stick an upgoer on it, and then find a small gear assembly. Yes, please. Start non-deployed. It's going to be a nightmare to fly. Let's give it a go. Let's not even call it anything. This thing is single-purpose hardware. In fact, you know what I should do before I do anything else? Oops. God, in hard mode you can't change, you can't revert, and let's put Bill Kerman, our engineer, in. Okay. Do not go quietly into that good night. God, Interstellar was so terrible. Anyway, 3, 2, 1, splash. We're just literally going over here a bit. Jeez, I hope I don't hit the islands. That would be a flippin' world of problems. Observe the Minerals Bay. 17 science. Don't know why that was more than last time. I think maybe because he's an engineer and he can get more science out of stuff. Crew report, 0 science. I don't actually have any problems. I was just making that noise to increase attention. Narrative framing. 3, 2, 1, 4. So we need to splash down. And then test the 2 things I've brought with me. And then we've just finished 2 easy missions. So easy that it took me 3 goddamn episodes to do them. Let's just roll this way up so I don't lose any instrumentation. 5 meters per second. That was a huge success, personally. Yeah, we still have our Sepratron. Nothing new. So let's fire up the Sepratron. Oh my god! Gravy. Why is that not gone green? Run test. There we are. Ta-da! That's new. Not seen that before. Victory. 2 ticks for the tick god. Thanks, Bill. Did you win anything? Nope. 3,000 more funds. It's not even enough for a spaceship. So what we got? It looks like they're using science as a verb here. Science data from the space around Kerbal. Integrals first partly assured about whether or not the knowledge new for light in the Kerbal possibly 6 hours long. Ooh. So I need an orbiter. Oh, tricky. Tricky. Okay, Rockomax. This looks easy enough. In orbit. Below, above 93, below 95. Tick. Transmitter recovers scientific data from the space around Kerbal. So I'm going to take a scientist up this time. It's going to be harder to build an orbiter. So let's get rid of the expectations adjuster. Upgoer 2, what you got? Oh, that's a long time ago. Nope. I think this is the most recent one. Nope, okay. From the top, did I unlock the Rockomax? I did. Now I would like to build dual stage. Or sorry, dual booster. I want all these to run out at the same time. That should give me a lot of thrust. These things are so fuel expensive. But let's see where we get with them. Okay, stage 2 will require first and foremost a decoupler. Fancy a secondary boost stage. This one that won the game last time. Now, where's that radial decoupler? Did I actually buy it? I don't think I own it. Okay, to the science. Hope it saved that boat. Boat, space boat, hashtag space boat. I want the radial decoupler. That's a nice fuel tank. God, that's the saddest thing I've ever said. Is the radial? Where's the other radial decoupler? Oh my god. Big reaction wheel, elevon, bits and pieces. Okay, it looks like the only radial decoupler in line at the moment is that. There's the 3-for-1 down here as well. Tri-coupler. Actually, I might do that. Okay, this costs 45. We have 173. Let's do it. Science! Right, okay. Change the plan. Yeah, just bin everything. Bin it all, I don't like it. Now, these things are sweet. Am I poor or something? Oh no, I've got nothing to attach them to. Fair enough. Fair enough. The tri-coupler. Can you tell what the rock is cooking? I don't think I have space tape. And I think that might be trademarked, so they may take down my... Oh, I do have space tape, I just saw it. Where's my backs? Give me my backs. Solid rocket fuel booster, the likes of which... 2, 3... That's the spirits. 3 for the price of 1 and some aerodynamic unity. Now, I need space tape, so I'm going to space tape. That should replicate around. Yep. Space tape. Strut connector. It's quite weird and expensive, but I quite like it. Now, we are going to build a second booster stage. Come back here. Oh, hang on, that's not a decoupler. Get back here. La 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 la. I don't really need stack adjusters, are nice. Come back to me with your explosions. I'm wise to your tricks. Is it rotate, turn? Ah. Yeah. Turn. There we go. Jeez. I had spin problems the last time I didn't keep these exactly the way I wanted them. Okay. Boost stage overkill. We are definitely going to space, ladies and gentlemen. Did I not get the... Nope, I don't have my aerodynamic bits yet. Okay, and finally space stage. Happy rocket engine. Big box of science. Well, big box of fuel. Upon which my intention is to put a big box of science. Goo container, triple symmetry, because feck it, everything else is. Here's the thing, what I could do is move these around here. It looks far cooler. Parachutes, please. This might be too heavy, you know. This might not make orbit even with its ridiculously over-specified fuel. Would you ever shut up? Okay, there's my... Finally. Looks good. Let's take it for a spin. What shall I call it? It's probably the Upgoer 3, really, isn't it? Fingers crossed I can rename it to the Orbiter 1. I am sending a scientist this time, even though it is a test flight. So, oh, feck. Feckity feck. Can't do that. Because that's not the engine I'm supposed to be testing. Okay. Well, okay. I was keen to push this on up the fuselage anyway. And then, where's my engines? These things are so fuel hungry though, so fuel hungry. Gonna lose them on the splashdown. Now, staging. That is a nice, just look at this. Classic lines on this orbiter. Look at it. Ghostly as it is. It's like a 1950s spaceship. Oh wow, we can put 3 of them on. No. Switch off the silly. Reconnect to the part where I want you to. Yeah, had it there. Nope. Had it. Yes. Right. Okay. Staging. 3 up. Up there goes the 2 parachutes. And the other parachute. 3 up. No, hang on. Of course, because I built this the wrong way around. All of these are going to be the wrong way around. So, the 3 main stage. Shoot fire before that. That's your stage 0. Stage 0. Lower stage. 3, 4. Upper stage. Orbital insertion. Okay, save that and launch it. So we just have to get this into orbit, do some science and get it back. What could be easier? I have no SAS control, so I have to... no pilots aboard, okay. No pilots aboard, that's the wrong kind of error message. It's just a beta version. Let's go to space. Oh, it's like a big lump of fudge. Ooh. All the meat's in the second stage here, I'd say, lads. Just gonna fight with the rocket a little bit, pull it back up to straight as much as I can. Again, it should be a little easier to control once I stage. Go stage! Pull up, push over. You can do it. Okay, now we need to make our gravity turn. Oh, too much thrust. Okay, best stop that, because we're having dynamic pressure problems. Oh, we're out of fuel, thank God. Okay, here we go. Whew. Right, now let's take stock while we're in a fairly safe position. God, this thing is just so tricky to handle when you're not. Okay, give me a nice line on my distance vector, thank you. Let's check the map, if I can be so bold. Whoa, that's plenty, okay. So we just really need to get in line with the thrust vector, on plane with the thrust vector. And then, translate. Okay. We're in space. Okay, cut thrust. This is very tricky. Probably should have brought Jeb after all. Now. I might just run out of thrust trying to get this thing to feckin' orbit. There's my thrust vector. Aim down, stabilize. Oh God. Did you see what I mean about fuel hungry? Does anyone know where all my fuel went? Because I swear I've been thrusting for about 40 seconds. Jeez, doesn't it have the punch though, doesn't it? Okay. We're gonna have to take another wee think about this, lads. We're gonna have to take another wee think about it. Still. Now here's a question I want to know. If I go back, using the M key, if anyone's under the impression that I'm doing a tutorial here, they're greatly mistaken. No science. And if I... Minerals Bay? Recovery, barely any science. Mystery Go. 2 science. Ugh. Okay, we need a better design. Maybe if I just use these the D-orbit stage, because I think I have enough fuel to make orbit here. Is it risky, do you think? Well, here's the thing. I need to sort out our staging a bit more clever here. And that needs to go all the way up here somewhere. Where am I? Where do they go? Three spare. 3. Oh, there they are. Okay. So we need kind of a stage acceleration. Here's our deceleration stage. We need U3. We need to go up here. At what point do I separate? At the point where I need to fire up my final launch window. Okay. Should do it. Let's save it and just work under the assumption that this will work. Okay. I'm going to take a break here. Doesn't feel like I've done 30 minutes. I think my timing's off recently. I don't do a timer. I'm fully organic. But I'm going to take a break here and we're going to launch this next time. But for the moment, let's just observe Upgoer 3 sitting proud on the launch pad. Slightly over-engineered, certainly not as efficient as it could be, but given the equipment I have, it'll do nicely. Until next time, slán a gaibh.